Rise above the ordinary. See beyond the limits. Take action, show courage, and embrace your vision. This is your time to soar. Dream big.
Human beings, we need others to help us. We're first dependent, and which means you need others to help you get things done. You can't help yourself when you're a baby. You can't change yourself. You can't feed yourself. You can't go get food. Someone has to feed you. You need to look outside for things to happen. You need others to cater to your need, to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. So we all start off in this world as dependent. But the goal is to move to the next stage, which is independent, where as we grow up, we learn to tie our shoelace, because first our parents tied their shoelace for us, and then they taught us how to boil an egg, how to turn on the stove, how to take a shower. You grow up learning to become independent. So when you become independent, you don't need others to get things done. So you don't need to look outside. You just need to look inside. Whatever you want is an inside job. You can go out and do your laundry. You can start a meal. You can cook. So the older you grow, the more independent you should become. And then there's a third level. So we start with dependent, then independent, then there's a third level that is so powerful. It's called interdependence. So interdependence is the belief that you need your own effort to get things done, plus you need the cooperation of others. So you look inward, but you're also looking outwards. It's just like running a business. You want to run a successful business, you can't do it on your own. You need the help of others to help you get this done. And that's interdependent. It's like you can't grow to a top leader or achieve certain ranks by yourself. You need others to help you hit ranks. So interdependence is far more mature than independence. See, we are highly interdependent beings, but we can only achieve very high levels of interdependence if we are first independent to a very high degree. You see, when you're dependent, we're not created to remain as like babies. But as you move to independent, we're not created to do everything ourselves. That's the power of interdependence. We're created to be there for each other, to work with each other. But you can only achieve a high level of interdependence if you're first independent to a very high degree. I want to give you another example of why you first need to be. See, in this industry, you are part of a team. And like a team, you're part of a link in a chain. So the strength and stability of a team, like that of a chain, depends on the strength of each link. I want you to recognize that you are an independent link in the team, in this chain, and you don't want to be the weakest link. Absolutely not, because others are counting on you. Remember, interdependent. You're going to be relating to people who introduce you, people who are your upline, but you're also going to have a team. They're going to be dependent on you. So you need to stop focus on just being dependent on others. You want to move away from being a dependent. You want to become independent. So based on the first example, the question you should ask yourself is, how can I achieve independence to a very high degree? And one proven path is to begin creating new neural pathways to your brain. And this can be achieved with persistent and deliberate mindset mastery trainings. Stop being a dependent and start working on becoming independent. So keep telling yourself, if it's to be, it's up to me. Abraham Lincoln reminds us that in order to be, focus on training and is important. We have to focus on training. We have to focus on growing ourselves. We must spend time sharpening the axe, which is the equivalent of sharpening your mind. And this is what Abe Lincoln said. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I'll spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. See, you may be joining a business and you're just there trying to build, but you've spent no time sharpening your mind, sharpening you, and you're wondering why you're not having success, why your chops are just bouncing off. You haven't sharpened your axe. Sharpen the axe. Because here's a fact. Sometimes success requires physical preparation, but I can tell you success always requires mental preparation. Now, Stephen Covey's book, one of his top-selling books, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, puts it another way, but with the same emphasis. He said, sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw. Sharpening a saw means preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have, and that's you. So if you spend time sharpening the axe or sharpening the saw, which is working on your mindset, you are going to become the person you always wanted to be. Sharpen the saw. So my answer to you is, yes, you can have more than you've got. Why? Because you can become more than you are. So the key here is you have to stop looking for solutions on the outside. All of your problems, all of our problems lie on the inside. So I encourage you, get mad. And as I told you in a previous talk, mad is simply make a decision, M-A-D. Make a decision that you're going to work on changing you. Work on change. Because when you change, everything changes for you. And when you change, you're going to have more. Having more actually will become easier, but it won't occur until you first work on you. So finally, I encourage you to have patience. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself permission. Give yourself time. Give yourself, just take it easy on yourself, but work hard, but take it easy, because you have to be mindful that sometimes it may take you 5 years, 10 years or more, sometimes 20 years or even longer to achieve your goals and dreams. But regardless of how long it takes, when you do achieve your goals and dreams, to someone else, they will consider you an overnight success. So sometimes it's going to take you 10 years to become an overnight success, sometimes 20. But when it happens, it happens. You won't remember all the hurt and pain. So don't quit. Don't give up. Don't retreat. Don't surrender. Follow the path laid out before you. Follow the blueprint. Your success is waiting patiently for you. And as always, my final words of light is believe in your dreams until one day your dreams start believing in you. Believe in yourself until one day others will have no option but to believe in you. This has been Mindset Mastery with Maurice. I encourage you to have yourself a very productive day, and I hope to see you on the next training video or at one of our live in-person trainings. Take care, everyone. I'll see you at the top, and I already know I'm going to see some of you over the top where you absolutely belong.
Well done. You've made it this far. Your journey through Mindset Mastery with Maurice is already making a difference. Stay tuned for the next episode where the journey continues.